What's going on, guys? So tonight we're going to do a pretty neat deck. I've been playing with it a little bit today, and I really enjoy it. Shout out to Silverfang45 for recommending. Basically, said he would like me to see he'd like to see a Wonders of Construction, but power per turn, utilizing Berg, which we have done a Wonders of Construction deck in the past, but with this nice high energy week, we were able to do something a little bit different. This deck's been performing pretty well. There are some big decks running around out there this week, so there are decks that are a little bit bigger than this right now. We do have a couple smaller cards in here that probably could be subbed out for something a little larger. But overall, this deck has been doing fairly decent, so let's check it out. I am rocking one of the new cards here, Starshade, so we get to see that in action today. So it might be the showcase card of the video. It's when played, 5 random opponent space cards, wherever they are, lose 20 for 2 turns. And then when this is returned, if your deck has 5 or more space cards, which it does, 5 of your random non-space cards, wherever they are, gain plus 15 until played. So we get a nice little buff there. So our 5 space cards are supporting cards. We have the supermassive black hole, obviously buffing our non-space cards, plus 3 for every buffing our space cards for every non-space card in our deck, plus 3 until played. We've got Planet X, obviously a big heavy hitter. I know I've been talking a lot of hate on this card lately, but sometimes we do, toss it in, why not? When played, if your deck has 9 or fewer space cards, your space cards, wherever they are, gain plus 14 permanently. And if your deck contains exactly 4, which it does not, so that doesn't matter. Like we said, this is a power per turn. We're going to slowly build up towards the late game. So this Veil Nebula says when returned, you're going to gain that plus 10 permanent power, which is nice. We've got the last one is Fireworks Galaxy. Seems like it would be a little bit underwhelming, but it is receiving quite a few buffs. And then buffing, obviously, we're going to get 50 automatically if you put it in the middle. So for only 2 energy, right out the gate, we're getting, 67? So that's pretty decent. And then, like I said, it is receiving quite a few buffs from our other space cards. So look for that one to get quite big, actually. Other cards in the deck, we've got, like I said, power per turn. So we tossed in Joanna of Castile. We did say that the subscriber wanted to see Berg in action. And Berg does say, when played, if your deck has 9 or more Wonders of Construction, gain plus 20 permanently. So it's getting a nice Anubis buff, essentially, right? So we're taking advantage of that. And we have not exactly 9 in our deck of the Wonders of Construction. Other wonders, we have the Colossus of Rhodes. It says when played, if it's the first turn of a round, this card gains plus 40 this turn. We've got Taj Mahal. A random card in your hand gains plus 25. And another random card in your hand gains plus 30 until played. We have St. Basil's Cathedral. When played, this card gains plus 20 for every completed round. So that card can get quite big quite quick. And what else do we have? So we have Library of Alexandria is going to buff our history cards. Plus 38 on the turn. And it is going to lose the minus 40 until played. We've got Machu Picchu going again with our power per turn. Going to get that plus 8. We've got Gosek Circle. Just a nice 50 raw stat power card here. This week it doesn't matter as much with the ability that we're going to get a little reduction on energy. But overall, card still performs fairly decent. We're taking advantage of Gobekli Tepe, so we're going to get that nice plus 23 until played on our Wonders of Construction if we lose the round. And then we have Giant Buddha in the deck, and this is our hold card, just going to sit on this card and hold, basically take advantage of that plus 8 permanent power for the whole game. It will get quite big towards the end, so usually towards the end of the game we'll play it, but primarily just holding it most of the game. What else do we have? We haven't talked about Saturnalia, however you say that. When played, if played between any history and any space card, your history and space cards, wherever they are, gain that plus 18 until played. So this card is doing work, does get fairly big, and then when returned, your history and space cards are going to cost plus 1 until played. What else? I think we talked about just about everything. We do have Lich, obviously power per turn, so we're taking advantage of it. We do have Testudo Formation. It is an expensive week, so this is going to give us that extra power we need. And I think that's it. So let's go test her out and see how we do. Like I said, it's been doing pretty decent. Not too much else to say about it. I did lose, I think, one game with it that I can think of. But it was a pretty good deck we played against, so shout out to that. As always, though, if you guys do enjoy the content, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Been doing, like I said, in the past, been doing pretty good on getting subscribers and views, so you guys are definitely enjoying the content, it seems like, and definitely watching. So I'm noticing you guys tuning in, so I appreciate that for those of you that are enjoying the content. All right, we're up against Droidinator. What do we want to go with? I'm thinking Gobekli. He's probably going to come out ahead of us here, so let's go Taj Mahal and kind of slow roll this. See if we can get our buff. Yeah, he's coming out hard. Got the Rapunzel, Planet X, and Sherman all in the same turn, so big turn for him. Almost 500 on turn 1. So that's what I mean about this. This isn't a heavy-hitting week, so you're going to see a lot of big decks like that running around that are putting out pretty nutty power. But let's see if we can keep up. There's our Berg. Did draw our Planet X, so probably a good time to get it down. Probably need to hold Joanna since we're so far behind. Maybe try to get her down the next round if we can get the early jump. So we'll just sit on her for now. No rush. Opponent's still playing quite well. He's got another Christmas Carol. It's a big hitting card. Terminator. So this is going to be a tough one. But not the first time we've overcome some pretty tough decks. So let's see if we can do it. So we didn't get our space card we needed for Saturnalia. So we're going to have to hold that. So let's just toss these down right here. Pretty much conceding this round, obviously. So he got a really good jump on us there. He's got some good cards in this deck. Jet Car. See the gun there. So definitely a very standard meta deck we're playing against. Looks like he jammed just most of the best cards in the game in one deck. Which, as you guys know, here at this channel, we do not try to do that. We try to, play some unusual builds. We don't want to just play the best cards and the best deck every game. So we look to add a little fun to these decks. See if we can win with some crazy builds here. All right, there's a good start. So this might be a good chance now to toss Joanna out next turn. Looks like we got a little bit of a jump on him right out the gate on this round. Slowly building up that power per turn, as you can see. Opponent got a dark web deck over there as well. All right, how do we want to do this? Definitely want to get fireworks down. I'm thinking Joanna. Could probably hold Testudo till next round. Let's do that. Let's just hold Testudo. All right, there we go. Our Joanna's going to trigger, which is what we need. Want to get that plus 13. That's pretty important. Try to stage, basically set up for the late game here. I want it as if I'm playing 4 cards instead of 3 every round. All right, there's our Machu Picchu. You can see it's looking pretty big. Let's go ahead and do it like this. Hopefully that's going to be enough. So he needs a pretty big turn here. He might have enough. $450. I think we're good. He tried to make a comeback though, with Rapunzel. All All right, we're getting our buffs off. You can see we're starting to extend our little power per turn, though. We're up to 69. So starting to stretch out further. Let's get our Berg down for sure. I want to get it up to 89. Testudo hitting the floor, so that's going to give us the rest of this round going to be hitting quite heavy. Here we go. Our deck's starting to do stuff now. You can see it's slowly outpacing him. All right, we drew our Starshade. We do have Alexandria, so I think we do it now and take advantage of it, since it's going to be a nice buff on our cards. Oh, good turn for him here. Jet car coming down. So we got a little hill to climb. Not out of the realm, though. We have a shot. Only about 150 behind here, right? Go Beckley triggers too, which is nice for us. You can see our Buddha's getting a little fat, just hanging out. All right, so unfortunately, we have to play, I think we should at least play Saturnalia. Even if we lose here, I think it's fine. Which means I want to play this, and I want to play Starshade. So we're probably going to lose here. Well, maybe not. Maybe we pulled through. Let's see here. It's going to be close. I think that gun actually hurt us a little there. Yeah, I think the gun got us. Close. I still think we're going to outpace him here. I think we got a good shot. So we got mainly wanted that Saturnalia buff. We might have been able to win there, but that's okay. Didn't need to yet, right? Let's do it like this. Risky, because we're not sure if Joanna was going to hit there. It looks like it does, though, so that's perfect. He did get a Battle of Waterloo trigger, so he's going to get that. Unfortunate for us. I'll go ahead and do it like that. I was hoping he'd win there so we can get that plus 10 on our Lich. Don't want him to get too far ahead of us, though. I am concerned a little bit now after that turn he just played. So we need to draw into something good here. There we go. We got our Planet X and Berg. So we're going to play those for sure. Decent turn, 625. Might be enough. All right, looks like we're going to round 5. He played Testudo there on the last turn of the round, so that's not good. Wasted that. And we draw our Testudo, so good for us. You can see our 160 now, power per turn, is really starting to outplay him. We're really pushing the limit on what his deck can do now. I am curious what his hold card is. I think he's sitting on an ocean card over there. Testudo going to do work for us this round, I think. There's our Saturnalia. So We're going to get another buff there. So deck overall performing really good. You see several 600 power turns here we're dropping. So this deck very consistent. We're not putting a big game finisher turn down like from a nice hold card, but we are doing consistent damage or power each turn. So you see like several 500, 600 power turns we're dropping, which is what we like. We like to see that. All right, let's see. We got a 200 card, so let's play it. So this is the last turn of the game. He is playing that ocean he's been holding for a while, so that could be a very big card at this point. Let's see what it is. Hopefully it doesn't wipe the floor with us. Okay, it was just an Atlantis. For some reason, I thought he was holding that a lot longer. So there we go. We did end up pulling through, and that was opponent had a really good deck, too. You saw Planet X meta deck. Jammed pretty much all the best cards in the game in one deck. But we still pulled through. So I will take it. We'll do one more. Like I said, this deck's quite fun. I've been really enjoying it. And it is a little unusual, too, which is kind of fun. It's fun when you... I feel like it's fun when you win with some unusual decks like this. So I'll let you guys take a look one more time here. But yeah, like I said, Silver Fang, kind of shout out to him again. He did recommend we try this out, so I am glad I did. It is, like I said, a very fun deck, and it does go late. All right, curious what we're up against. Inked 1 this game, so good luck to you, sir. All right, let's see. How do we want to start this off? I'm thinking St. Basil's, Fireworks, and Gobekli. Maybe we lose this first turn. Let's shoot him a little hello. Hello, sir. And he does. It looks like another very similar deck to what we just played. Unicorn, Hypernova, super massive black hole. So probably going to be almost a mirror image of that last deck, if I had to assume. Seems to be the trend tonight. Most people playing a very similar deck with all these really expensive cards just jammed into one deck. All right, so we're not looking to win this round, obviously. So let's just trigger our Saturnalia, get our Starshade down as well. Oh, that's a little bit different. He's got some Cheetah in there, Joan of Arc, so a little more unusual than the last deck we just played. Ooh, Shinigami. Hit us hard there, huh? Sorry, though, like I said, we're not looking to win this first round. We're just getting ourselves set up here. Be nice to draw into a Testudo so we can really set up into next round. Let's get this power per turn down. Start getting it going. I wish we'd have drawn Berg already, too. I really wanted that plus 20. Always sucks when you draw that card late. All right, so we're going to get our Black Hole trigger and our Veil Nebula. So yeah, opponent does have very standard deck. You see a lot of those Ponzi cards running around right now. Antimatter, so there's our Testudo we wanted. So perfect timing. We're going to do it like this. I'm hoping we take a jump here so I can play Joanna. Okay, so this might be a good time. He did get a Testudo down as well, and a Heimdall, so actually, that's going to hurt us quite a bit next turn. So let's see what we draw. He's going to have quite big buffs on his cards here. Getting an extra, what was that, 78? Do we go for it? I kind of think we should. It's like now or never, right? We need to get Joanna going. So let's do it like that. Hopefully it's enough. Probably not. Yeah, probably not, like I said. Oh, and he's rocking Siege Tower. Whew, he's rocking some big cards. It's definitely, like I said, a high energy week, so a lot of guys running a lot of big cards right now. If it was just a little less energy this week, I think this deck would be really optimized for like a mid-tier energy week, because it is keeping up with some pretty high level decks right now. Yep, I think he's probably going to get us here. Like I said, that plus 78 on the round is really strong. He's already putting down 800 power. So yeah, definitely, I think he's got us this round as well. All right, let's see if we can make it happen. We need to get a win here into round 3, or we might just get aced here. He's putting the power down. 800 in round 2 is quite good. All right, we got our Saturnalia. So let's go ahead and get it going. Get our buff. And let's go Beckley down. Maybe he wins this first turn again. Ooh, Shinigami again. Let's hope it hits something besides our Shade again. There we go. All right, we got a little jump on him. Not much, though. Didn't get our Gobekli trigger either. All right. Extended our lead a little bit. All right, we need a good draw here. I want to make sure we win at least one round here. Yep, let's get our Veil down. So 400, he's going to need, what 576 or more. That's definitely doable. Like I said, we saw him put down 800, but he's playing, looks like the gun, antimatter. So he's not going to be putting down tons of power, I don't think, here. So we should be good. And we are. That's what I thought. All right, he's going to draw into his bombs, though, his Heimdall and his Testudo, most likely. So this next round's going to be a tough one. Yeah, he just played both of them, it looks like, right there, Heimdall and Testudo. Actually, that means we could probably win right here on this turn. So maybe we play Joanna, right? Let me see. Heimdall's, what, 30? So yeah, let's do it like that. We might be have enough here. I just want to get that plus 13. Really sucks we didn't get Library down, though, but those other two needed to be played turn 1. Hoping we can draw some more history cards to get that library at its full buff. There we go. Ooh, good turn. He's going to be in the 800s again here. It's probably going to be tough for us to come back now. We have a shot, but that definitely hurt. All right, so I guess we're going to drop Starshade. Let's do... We're going to have to go Lich with Fireworks, it looks like. He's dropping 2 space cards, though, so he's probably got it. Planet X and what's he got? Maybe Terminator? Or has he been sitting on a space card all game? I haven't been paying attention. Yeah, he's got it. Good game, sir. We'll drop him a good game. That was a fun one. I'm surprised how much power that deck was putting down. Very nice. But again, that's a pretty heavy meta deck right there. You see a lot of really good cards jammed into one deck, so not surprising. You're going to see a lot of that this week with the energy at 25 every turn. So pretty much everybody can just toss in all their best cards and have a good shot to win, it seems like. But, all right, guys, that's the deck. Like I said, I think it did really well for what it is. Definitely probably could. There's a few cards that probably could swap this week. I was just like Taj Mahal is one that's only a 3 energy card. Fireworks is only 2, but I didn't really see much else I wanted in place of them, or at least that I owned, so opted for them anyway. But yeah, those would be the cards I would look to possibly swap if you've got some better options. But aside from that, like I said, I think for if it was a little bit lower energy week, we probably would have won both those games, I would imagine. But all right, guys. Again, if you enjoy the content and enjoy the deck ideas and what we post, go ahead and hit that like button. And again, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.